figure out if Ordertide's still very much of a thing. I've seen several different live streams and campaigns people have been playing, and it's sort of looking like there's definitely still an element of Ordertide, but the devs said that the chances of it happening are a little more balanced. Hopefully like 70-30 instead of whatever percentage they were to begin with. So hopefully these mods still work. It'll allow us to pass turns quickly and zoom the map out more to really get a good look at the map. Even cities though, because the way I'm doing it is playing as Archaon with the Chaos Warriors, so we'll just be able to see their armies running around rather than the individual cities they have. Oh wow, this is gonna work. Is it? We'll see if it actually does work. Okay. Let's try reducing some graphics settings. Alright, what do we have here? Let's make this Jeez, everything got cranked up to max. Let's see, this should hopefully help the performance a little bit. We can just start smashing in turns, see how fast those new end turns go. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, I can see Skaven. Perfect. Alright. So, let's turn off this research thing. Oh. There we go. Alright, so there's a couple areas I really want to focus on. Definitely want to be looking at Grom starting location, Imric, basically the new factions. I'll be sort of hyper-focused on those as they roll through. Because it's going to be really unfortunate if you can't Confederate Grom as like any of the other greenskins because he just dies so early. One of the auto runs I saw by Shoggy Seldom showed him dying by like turn 17. Oh, oh, okay, it's gonna work. It's just gonna keep rolling through. This is gonna roll through just 20 turns here. That's just fine. That's just fine. Yeah. Oops. That's some high quality textures right there. Okay, so next time I think I'm gonna hit the 10 turn thing, because last time I was using this mod, it actually didn't work. It's a campaign auto run tool, and for whatever reason I had to just hit end turn, end turn, end turn, end turn. But it actually looks like it's working this time around, so I'll keep that in mind. So that way we might actually roll through the death of Broken Axe Tribe by the time I'm able to zoom back out, because I can't even roll this back. Clan Gnaw destroyed. Confederation. So part of me was wondering in the test builds that all of the content creators had, if they had like everything that was in the patch notes, like the desire for the Empire to focus on like Empire territories and vampire counts to focus on those, and etc. The vampire counts AI definitely seems a lot more strategic, so they switched him from that defensive AI to strategic AI. They'll certainly capitalize on the Empire's weakness, which is a great thing. It'll certainly help out in any like, sort of evil campaign where you need to knock out the Empire early. Be valuable allies. Arachnos dead. Queek's off to a good start. Nakai claims his first victim as well. Scheme of Doom. Oh yeah, making those agents spawn at your hero, that's going to be nice for Clan Pestilence with their plague mechanic, and like who's actually ever used that Tomb King agent that settles at tier 3. That is going to be sick, having it spawn, so you can just like burn a city down and have it spawn at tier 3. Or like if you're Khalida, you can settle Nagashazar at tier 3, so you can get those anti-corruption buildings in there at high tier pretty quick. That's going to be super convenient. Hand of the Shadow Crowns also spawning on Alathanar will be cool. The fact that they can spawn and move the same turn that you make them is going to be extremely good. Alright, we're 10 turns in here, so we're halfway there. Leafcutter's still alive, that's nice. Red Cloud destroyed, okay. Clan Eshin's on its way. Yeah, in that 444 turn Shoggy Seldom auto-run campaign or time-lapse that he did, looked like Imrik sort of danced around the southern Darklands and then wound up heading northwest, and he was being chased the entire time and eventually just sort of petered out. I think it might do good for him to just be able to confederate Kalador after a certain number of turns, or just give him a dual start. Like he's got those 2 regions in Kalador, and then he has the 1 region in the southern Darklands. Okay, Bone Rattlers at war with Karak Kadrin. That might not be good for Bone Rattlers. Destroyed the Bleak Holds and Clan Septic. So Alathanar claiming his full province. I'm also genuinely curious to see how those like 4 brand new Skaven clans are going to do. Like, is Zufbar going to be able to take its entire province away from Clan Ferric? And Queek's starting position is arguably easier because the southernmost part of the mountain is controlled by Skaven. So that I forget the name of the dwarven hold that starts in that province, like Carrickern, Carricknorn. I think it's Carricknorn, the red and white one. He might actually have an easier time because the dwarves they won't have that second settlement to fall back on, and that he might be able to just crush their army and then move immediately into the siege and just carry everything on the back of that Arachnarok spider, and of course all the new greenskin mechanics. That'll be really cool to see. Yeah. It seemed like a lot of people wanted a little bit more out of the Skarsnik campaign. Like he got the least amount of love of everybody. You got the Bone Rattlers and the Azag getting temperate as an additional climate, so that you can settle all the Empire with the Azag. And then there's an alarm. The other thing is Wurzag getting both desert and what is it? Desert and jungle. Yeah, desert and jungle for Wurzag. That is really awesome. So he can take all the Southlands and Lustria, no problem. He might actually have the best climate of any greenskin now. Although, yeah. So like Grimgor and Skarsnik have the worst. Grom, I think Temperate Island has like only 20 something possible territories associated with it. Whereas Temperate, I think, has in the 30s, maybe close to 40s. And then if you add together jungle, desert, and then the normal greenskin climate, I think Wurzag actually has the most number of suitable settlements available to him. Okay, wow, a lot of Dark Elves dying here. Grond and the Forgebound. So that means old Rictus and the Crone are taking their full provinces. Knights of Kalador declaring war on Grimgor. Interesting. Bowman of Orion. Black Venom dead. Okay, we're almost to our 20 turns here. Another thing, it looked like... whoa! Marienburg took Corone. That's crazy. Rictus at war with Nagrith. This is good. Usually when Rictus goes to war with Nagrith and the Exiles of Nehek, you do see that he gets good relations with Malekith and Nagarond, and they end up forming a military alliance. Which is, I think it's a stronger alliance than just if Nagarond would take all of Rictus's territory, because of how the AI functions on harder difficulties and the amount of money they have. They'll be able to field more army and military might as two separate factions, rather than Nagaroth or Nagarond having all of Rictus's land. Alright, we're already past the point where the Broken Axe tribe died in Shoggy Seldom's run. Who died here? Skeggy, Sterling. Okay, so maybe this was the vampire counts, and that's old Mazdamundi taking his full province there. Let's see. Sildred dead. I'm actually surprised Grom's still alive on his start pause in Ulthuan. Bergvar's still alive. Be able to zoom out here in just a second. Alright, we hit the 20 turns. Oh, we're going one more. Alright, never mind. Let's go into 21. I'll have to not hit that button again. Goofed up there. Cult of Pleasure on Hexawaddle. That might not be good for Marathi. Scourge of Cain dead. I guess Averlorn or Trace or... I've seen Tyrannok in that Shoggy Seldom video. Tyrannok went insane and just crushed all of Nagorond and took most of the stuff before Eataine confederated them. Alright, here we go. 10 turns. So let's see. Okay. Grom still has 3 armies. Not too bad. Who else we got? Oh, Blessed Dread's still alive. Very nice. It's a meager 21 turns, but it's good to see them still alive. He's one of those factions I wish would do consistently better, but it's probably not going to be possible. We're going to be fine for now. Oh, Althanar's on a tear. Is he at war with Exiles? He is. Okay, that bodes well for the Dark Elves. If they can deal with each other, maybe Malekith can get off to a good start. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Vampire count's doing good. 1 Elector count dead. But that's because I think Talabek Land and Reichland actually go to war with Sterling pretty early. It's nice to see Vlad not going Vagabond. Actually, oh, he took a Dwarf hold. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Clan Ferric keeping Zufbar in 1 province. Silver Road taken by Karazakarak. It's no big deal. Oh wow, Beric Var. Is that 5 armies? Jesus. Dwarves are so OP. Okay. For anything else. Oh, let's check on Emmerich. 3 territory. Oh, Clan Eshen's is gonna dunk on him. Yeah. That is a hard start position for Emmerich. Like I was saying earlier, I wish he would maybe have Kalador under his control too. So if he does get kicked out of the Darklands, he'll be back to Ulthuan. Oh, okay, he's got another army over here. Maybe they'll just trade places. But I don't think he can stand up to like the multiple armies that old Snitch can pump out. Now the Ard boys. Not bad. That's the new Skaven clan. And this new Greenskin faction. I'm not entirely sure. Did they just start out with those 3 territories? Probably do. Looks like Karak Azul's not long for this world. Thank goodness they don't start with like 12 freaking territories anymore. Alright, how's the Bone Rattlers doing? Good, good. That's another new Skaven clan. Who are you at war with? Ostermark and Kislev? Okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright, let's kick this back off. Let's get in right about here. 10 more turns. Oh shoot, that overlay is gonna hover over that, isn't it? Damn it. So what I'm hoping to see here is the Empire actually having a little bit of a fight against the Vampire counts. Maybe the Dark Elves taking the fight to Ulthuan eventually. And possibly the Greenskins wiping out the Dwarves. Busting out of the Badlands into the Southlands or even into the Empire, what have you. Also seems like Everus is more than happy to declare war on other High Elves. They seem to die off pretty early in most of the other like content creators' campaigns I was seeing. Whereas Tyrion would declare war on them or vice versa, and they'd just get wiped out. I'm not seeing any of Grom's armies. Did he lose all 3? The drowned down there with like 3 cities. Oh, Barrackvar destroyed, incredible. You just had 5 armies like 2 turns ago. Okay, Clan Pestilence dead. That's a win for Itza. Guarantee it was Itza. Blessed Dread took the island north of Teclis. Teclis is going to be mean with his new mount and starting with a Lore Master instead of another mage. That's so sick. It's going to be a fun campaign. Man. I wish Lord Skrulk stood any chance against the combined forces of Tehenowen and Gorok and Teclis. Same with Lokir. I feel like Lokir and Skrulk needs to start out with like a little bit more good relations with each other. They usually do form some sort of like military access or something like that, non-aggression pact, but it'd just be nice to see one of them do better. Looks like Ivres is destroying Kathik up there, taking the northwest side of, or northeast side of Ulthuan. And Trace too. Wow. Lizardmen are encroaching on Marathi's side over there. Wish I could move this map while I was doing the end turn. You can do it in a multiplayer. If you're in a multiplayer co-op campaign, you can move the map all around during the end turn sequence. So I don't know why it locks it in on single player. Okay, Grom's army showed back up. I guess in that grace period between it fires off another turn, you can see all the armies. He must be at war with Kalidor. See, I don't see how the AI Grom can survive on Ulthuan like this. Unless he picks his boars very carefully. He's already survived a lot longer than that time-lapse campaign we saw. Looks like Queek's off to a great start too. He usually does good. Either gets confederated by Eshin or confederates Eshin. Gets a nice little Skaven Empire going down there. Kathik dead. Good job, Eltharion. Like it almost froze there for a second. Yeah. Now, one thing to note about Shaggy's 444 turn campaign he ran is he recorded it from the perspective of Scryer. So Scryer took no part in fighting anybody. And the fact that they can kill off Astalia and possibly kill off Tilea might have some small factor on Ordertide. Like, I just saw that Astalia was killed off. Looks like the the Dread Fleet helped out a little bit too there. Yeah, because in that 444 turn campaign, Tilea went so far as to take some of Ulthuan from the High Elves. After all the forces of evil were dead, of course, it came down to men versus High Elves, and yeah, Tilea was no small factor there. It is actually hilarious seeing Kislev sail over and like dominate all of Nagaron. Okay, looks like we got 2 more turns before we'll take another look around. Oh wow, that is vampire counts in Nuln. That's great to see. Broken Nose Tribe dead. Yeah, it's probably Clan Angren's doing. Yeah, it looks like it. Not sure. I haven't paid much attention to when all the Wood Elves get confederated and they actually start stomping out of Athaloran. Yep, Broken's dead. I wonder if it's around the same time, because I noticed at like the 100 turn marker, um, Britonia started running north into Norska to start attacking it. They didn't send any forces up north until like the 100 turn mark. So probably have some sort of grace period until then. And then it looked like the Empire didn't even touch it, which is good because if you're playing a Norska campaign, you've got enough stuff to deal with. Dealing with the juiced up elector counts. We good? Alright, we're good to look around. Let's do another 10 turn. Where do we start? Oh, Leafcutter's still alive. That's pretty cool. Probably not for long, yeah, it looks like Hawkland's on him. Okay, Molder up and alive. Kislev in good graces with the elector counts here. Okay. How you doing, Manfred? Oh yeah. Visenlin, 2 parts vampire. That's good to see. The Golden Order is not at war with them. Is Golden Order, are they just sitting on their hands? Huh. Skarsnik just chilling out here. Oh, he might be sending this army down to the Badlands to try to take 8 peaks. I like how their AI is coded to try to just gun for 8 peaks. It'd be nice if they did a little bit more than that, but... Okay, Bergvar has some border princes in there. It's the only 3 armies for Karazakarak right now. It's not bad. Let's see. Malice doing fine. Just sailing around in his little ocean-locked territory. Okay. What else do we want to focus on? Creek's doing really good. Creek seems to always do good. He's just got a bunch of little minor factions around him, so he's got easy expansions. Oh, Ark in the Black. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. He never lasts long either. Arkin, Skrulk, and the Blessed Dread. Yeah, it looks like Blessed Dread's not long for this world either. It's probably at war with Tehenuin, Itza, and... Yep, it's Teclis. Is he at war with Tehenuin too? No, surprisingly no. Tehenuin's getting the business from the Vampire Coast though. Hunt Marshals, 3 armies on 1 city. You love to see it. It's so good. I like seeing the Drowned taking some territory. Old Silostra doing pretty good. Come on, Marathi. Get your Invasion of Ulthuan started. Did the Beastmen? What the hell happened to... Oh my gosh. Katep. You're getting all your cities burned down, dude. Okay, what's the relationship here? Okay, good. They won't go to war with each other. That hamstrings the Dark Elves so bad when the Crone and Malekith go to war with each other. Oh, Grom, of course. Let's do Grom. Grom's not long for the world. I think he'll be... Yeah, he's gone in the next 10 turns. That's a shame. Kalador over here. What are you... war with? Huh. Strange. Alright, well, I can't think of anything else to really check in on right now. Let's just blast away a couple more turns. Where do we want to look? Let's watch Grom die. Oh, it's gonna have all the armies disappear. We'll at least get to see the city flip. That's a shame. Nagaron hit Warwick Larkern. Oh, I can't wait to run those Scheme of Dooms and those, what are those, the Plague Agents with the Skaven clan spawning right on top of your faction leader. I can see you getting ready to, siege a city and you just put a Plague underneath it as Clan Pestilence. Give your own army the Plague buff and then start attritioning their entire garrison in the city inside. It's gonna be sick. Visenland destroyed. Excellent. So the Vampire Counts took all of the Nuln, or I guess the Visenland province. So that's 2 Elector Counts dead. That's cool. I wish Azag would be a little bit better about killing Ostermark. Wah, Wurzag to Myrmidons. Okay, so he's at war with the Border Princes. If Wurzag can kill the Border Princes and then help Grimgor out with Karaza Karak, we might see the Badlands goes to the Greenskins. Who'll then get backdoored by the Skaven. Ugh. Lassie burned down. Wintertooth confederates World Walkers. Is that all of Norsk under one banner? I can't remember if there's another Norscan tribe up there that wasn't confederate yet. Maybe Bearsenling. Visenland emerges. Oh no. That sucks for the Vampire Counts. They'll just have constant rebellions till they get their vampiric corruption up. I feel like the AI Vampire Counts need a little help with their public order. Ever since they got rid of those like difficulty bonuses for hard difficulty for the AI, I feel like that indirectly hurt Vampire Counts the worst. Liberos is dead. Either Queek or Krokkar's doing there. Sylvania declaring on Caricaturan. Nagaroth and Cult of Pleasure. Oh no, come on Marathi. I found Dark Elves always do best when the Crone and Malekith work together, and then they both work with Clan Rictus, and holy crap, Grom's coming back. Good for you, Grom. And then if Marathi can just stay alive long enough to get confederated by Malekith, or move herself onto Ulthuan by taking out Tyrannok, Dark Elves usually do pretty good. But usually, I feel like the stars have to align for all of that to happen. That's like 4 different conditions. I definitely think Nagaron is strongest when it's allied with Clan Rictus. It just seems like they can muster twice the military might that way. What? Lothern taken by a minor high elf faction? Blessed Dread dead. That sucks. Poor Lokir. He should start with contact with Nagaron or the Crone or anybody so he could get confederated before he dies. Because that's another one of those legendary lords that's a complete pain to catch if you start out. Say you're playing Malekith and you want Lokir Fellheart. Guess what? You gotta run a freaking agent all the way south to discover him. Before he dies, that is. Okay, Grom was doing good. Oh, what's up, Louie? What you doing, bud? Clark Aaron dead. Oh, who's doing? Probably Althanar, Clan Rictus, or Nagaron. Skullcrag on Clan Ish. Argolon, Clearing Warren, Crooked Moon. Nothing crazy here. we got 3 more turns. It's interesting seeing these minor high elf factions play a larger role. Clan Fester's dead. I can never... Clan Fester's the one that starts in Lustria, I'm pretty sure. So that was either like Nakai, Sentinels of Zeti, or Itza, or all 3. Yeah, it looks like Tyrion's having a rough time of it. He'll probably get confederated by Averlorn, or confederate to stay alive, or something. Oh, Clan Creepus. It's weird that it gives the banner of the Empire whenever a faction is destroyed over there on the right hand side, like while it's loading another turn. Man, Ashen and Rictus Nest are just at war with everybody. Wonder if he's at war with Malice as well. I don't remember seeing that or not. This is very surprising, seeing Grom still alive. He's hanging in there. Worst case scenario, if you are a greenskin and you really want Grom, could just sail over here and just sack the crap out of Shrine of Loic or something, wherever. I wonder what city would be best to just sack until it rebels, let him take the city, and then crush him for that greenskin Norska Confederation mechanic. Nagaroth against Nagaroth. Awesome. Ostermark dead. 3 Elector counts down. Excellent. Aghal dead. That's probably the Crone doing that. Good, good, good. Ten turns, please. Oh, Grom. This is hilarious. I can't believe it. Trace down to towards Rannall. Good grief. Okay. Rathy's hanging in there. Ooh, is she gonna? If she takes Arnheim, that would be very good. That would be very good. Oh yeah. Alphanar just has wars on all sides. He'll probably eventually fall if he doesn't kill. Oh no, Katep retook that city, so Katep should stay alive. How's the relationship here? Not terrible. Is Rictus at war with? Oh shoot. Well, the dream of the Rat Dark Elf Super Alliance is gone. Yeah, that was the crown. Oh wow. Karen Carr? Huh. With all of Norska under Wintertooth's banner, except for Bearson Link. It's good to see. Oh yeah, Clan Mulder kicking out. Clan Mulder and, yep, they're usually good friends because of fighting Crocodrock and Kislev. Oh yeah, look at this. Manfred's kicking some butt here. Taliban. Oh yeah. Wait, they're not at war yet. Not at war with the Empire.
Darkness calls.
Ostermark might be the next electric count to go down. Then maybe Hawkland. Oh, Leafcutter's still alive. That's cool to see. Might have a little guy to... Oh, they even took Weissman. Good for them. Where is Kemmler? Where's Kemmler? What the heck? He never does anything. Skarsnik, nowhere to be seen. Oh look, Orion's coming out of the forest. Scar chilling. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Badlands. Seems like none of the AI really cares about this Dragoi Empire. It needs to avoid it completely. was the... Oh man. Wurzag's wall must have got crushed. Okay, alright. How's all this going up here? Forgot to look at Bone Rattlers. Interesting, so you might not be able to see the unit, but you can see the scrap upgrade on it, so you can probably make some deductions based if you're really well versed in the greenskin scrap mechanic, exactly what units they have hidden behind these question marks. Which 25% weapon damage, that sounds like Orc Boys, I think, if I remember from the preview footage we saw. I'm sure that's a recycled scrap mechanic though. Yep, oh, poor Archon. Oh, he still has Lashiek, still hanging in there. If he can wait for these Bretonnians to get wiped off the face of the planet by either Lizardmen or Tomb Kings, he probably still won't do well. Queek's at war with Krokgar. Okay. Lots of Skaven here. Karakazul dead. Good. Kill that minor faction off. Tired of the dwarves confederating them getting a huge power spike. Itz is on a rampage. Of course, that's probably where their rampage stops, is they get good terms with... Yep, good terms with Teclis. They might go after Marcus. Yes. Thought. Master Moondy doing good. Alright. I'm gonna zoom in on Grom again and sort of take it from there. Alright, Grom. 40 turns should be ample time to maybe get a little agent over here to try to confederate Grom the normal way, if he's in dire straits. Ah, Reichland confederates Talabekland. Alright, we'll see if the Ordertide gets off the ground, or the Empire Tide. This is where it'll all begin. Pestilent Scheme. Oh, I can't wait to try that out. New World Colony's dead. Go Mazdamundi. Harganeth on current card. Talea dead. Excellent. I love it. Yeah. I think it definitely helps to not record from Clan Scryer's perspective, because you can wind up with stuff like Astalia and Talea dying at some point, hopefully. Because sometimes they, them and Sartosa, well, Scryer and Sartosa will get some sort of alliance going and they can beat up on Carcassonne and Talea and all that. Oh, there he went. What turn was that? 43 or something? I'll have to check whenever this is done running through. Ye fought valiantly, Grom. Let's see what we got. Turn 43, he died. Between 43 and 44. Oh, now Everus is looking to Bretonnia. Surprised Safari or I can never remember, Illyrian or Illyria, whatever, haven't gone to war with Everus. Everus seemed war happy for a high elf faction against other high elves. Very aggressive. Yeah, if Marathi takes Arnheim from Alathanar, she might come east and dominate Tiranoc and start settling on the western side of Ulthuan there. That'll give Malekith the time to punch further south as well. Grimgor's Odd Boys. Might check, oh, Leafcutter's died, that's a shame. And there goes Ark in the Black. He's just got no friends down there. Talabaclan emerges. That is so dumb that they can get confederated and then re-emerge. I hated that in my Beastmen and Warriors of Chaos campaigns. Deadwood Sentinel's dead. That's most definitely the Crone. Well, that's good. The Crone is eliminating all the minor Dark Elf factions and gobbling up their land so that she can get stronger. Either confederate Malekith or get confederated. Get a huge Dark Elf empire going. Okay, yeah, it looks like Yvrest and Saphriar are at war with each other. Eltharion just might conquer all of Ulthuan through brute force. Oh no, Nakai! Confederation, Eshin and Rectus clan nest, okay. Now if he can make... Oh, Skarsnik's dead too. Jeez. All these greenskin factions just out in the middle of nowhere, no friends anywhere near them. You stand no chance. Three more turns. Take a look around. I'll look at the diplomacy page. See what we got power ranking wise and territory wise for everybody. Tlaqua, back at war with Sudenburg. Clan Rictus is still hanging in there. I really wish he would ally with Malekith. Barrow Legion's power was terrible. All I've got is Archaon and it was like 50-50. Wherever he sent his vagabond army must have got crushed. I'm curious if Yvrest's at war with Delirian as well. I'm trying to think of what turn number might be a good enough turn to call it. Say it's either going to Ordertide or it's like Ordertide is effectively dismantled before I start up another one. Bloody Spears Confederated. That took a while. Oh, Barrow Legion dead. Wonder who done it. Corone maybe? Calidor and Trace at war with Cult of Pleasure. I think Trace declared the turn before. Here we go. We'll take a look at diplomacy first. 10 turns. Razakarak at 1 with 6 settlements. Awesome. Oh, Harganeth. Awesome. Look at this. Reikland's down there. They've only done 1 confederation though. This is going to spike up as he takes all the other elector counts. Number of settlements. Wintertooth with the most. Okay. Oh, Nagaron and Harganeth is good. He must have lost a battle or 2 recently. He should be up closer to Harganeth, I think. Same with Ibras. He's
Prince Elthari.
Yeah, he's fighting both Safri and Illyrian.
Ready.
Oh, this is cool. It's good to see that the Empire goes forth its elector counts. Alright, who are we gonna zoom in on here? Ah, yes, excellent. The invasion of Ulthuan has begun. I love seeing that. She didn't take Arnheim though, which is fine. As long as she moves to Ulthuan. Hello again, Louis. You wanna lay down, bud? Let's see here. Still at war with Nagron? Yes, you are. Okay. Rictus will probably die at some point soon. Oh, Kislev is getting devoured by vampires and rats and greenskins. And soon chaos demons. That'll be the day. Can't wait. Red Eye Tribe's still alive. Good, good. Oh, wow. What's going on here? Oh no. Dwarves are out of control. Hello, Louis. Well, looks like the greenskins will die to both dwarves and border princes of all people. Are Eshin and
Sorcerer Inventor. Yes, yes.
Can't quite tell. Let's see. Okay. Eshin and Malice Darkblade are on good terms. Krokkar is... Okay, no ground gain between Queek and Krokkar. Who killed Talea? It was Scryer. Good. Good for Scryer. Anything else here? Kalidor.
Lord of the Black.
Hopefully
Port.
Kalidor will die to Marathi. Same with Trace here. See Marathi go to war with Averlarn. That'd be cool. Is Tyrion just locked to the Shrine of Surian? Look at that. 4 armies on the Shrine of Surian. All 4 of them mustering. That's disgusting. Absolutely degenerate. Alright. Well, let's take a quick look over here at where Kemler was. Oh, dying to Baston. Shame, shame. Musalan took Lyonesse and then lost its capital. Lovely. Corone killed by Marienburg. This is actually, like, that's funny. That means the Bretonnians might not get off to a good Ordertide, if you will. Let's see here. Oh, I need to look at the Empire a little bit more. Okay, so they reappeared and they have like 2 armies. Where are the vampires going? Oh, I guess they're going to Fort Ostrosk there. And then Anzac has that under siege. Perfect. Once they have Kislev dealt with, all this stuff will probably start heading west. Really start putting the pain on the elector counts. Because right now they got all their armies up here in Kislev. Can only hope. Looks like the Badlands are lost. Hopefully the rats can put up an offensive against the dwarves. Losing back Black Crag is huge. It's awful. kick it back off. Let's chill out over here, I guess, for the next 10 turns. What's up, dude? Huh? You done looking at squirrels? And birds? Ah, Emmerich died. I forgot to look at Emmerich. Or yeah, we did look at Emmerich. He was there in between Malice and Eshin. He just had that one army in the ocean, I think. Yvress and Eatane with the Alliance. Vulcan dead. Safari dead. Oh, it's Illyrian versus Tyrion and Eltharion. I don't think Illyrian's going to be able to pull it out. Karen Carr's dead. Oh man, the crone. She is going crazy. Oh, that sucks. Wah fails. Who's Wah? Was it? Oh, it was probably Wurzag's Wah. So he declared a Wah against supporter princes like 20 turns ago then. Once Clan Rictus is dead, all the crone has to do is just sail south. So Ulthuan will have the crone from the north and Marathi in the west. Marathi seems to stick really well on Ulthuan's west coast. She defends it better than she does the ancient city, which is funny to me. Karaza Karak, Crooked Moon. This will be weird to see. Well, not weird, but interesting. It's versus the Hunt Marshal. That Empire juiced auto resolve. Oh, Grimgor calling a Wah. I wonder how much this affects the AI's performance. If you'll actually be able to take some territory back. Kalador dead. Bet that was Marathi. Now if Marathi can eliminate Trace. Okay, yeah, so he confederated Karakern. So he discovered the Bone Rattlers and Red Eye. If those guys can finish up Kislev quick, then maybe the Bone Rattlers and Red Eye can put some pressure on the doors from the north. Dead, yeah. Oh cool, you can see the little Wa symbol on the above the armies. Yvress declaring on the war, or Cult of Pleasure. Tyrannok dead. Heck yeah. It's so funny seeing the Drowned still alive. Silostra, she either dies really quick or she gets holed up on one little city and no one ever declares war on her. Until eventually some superpower just gets pissed off and just crushes her. Right, Zotek. Not a whole lot going on in the news feed this turn. Spine of Zotek dwarves dead. I think these. So, speculation. Next DLC is going to be Skaven versus dwarves. We're going to get a little bit more of a dwarf update since they were the first ones. All they got was that wolf gold thing and giant slayers. But there's no dwarf Vortex start pause right now. Now, I would love to see Clan Molder versus Krokadrak. Thing is, you can't get Krokadrak on the Vortex map, which is a necessity for it to be DLC. What you could see is like Clan Molder versus the Spine of Sotek or Greybeard Prospectors. Just take some random dwarf legendary lord, put them in Spine of Sotek or Greybeard or a brand new faction that's like at war with one of those. And then maybe do FLC Krokadrak. That'd be cool. Alright. Crone at war with Nagaroth. Bring in the pain. She's doing really good. I love seeing Vlad still, like, Vlad with territory and doing well. So nice to see. The previous patch was god-awful for Vlad. Zufbar would just burn down his city and then he'd either vagabond or try to take some other small city. Clan Ferric is still alive. That surprises me. Oh, looks like the Bloody Hands kicked completely out of the Badlands. Clan Angren's making its run for Carrick 8 Peaks. Oh, here we go. This is the beginning of the end. Sylvania at war with the two major Empire factions. Alright. Be seeing how this goes. Did they clean up Kislev in time? Really, they should all pull their armies out, let Molder deal with Kislev now, get back and push the Empire back. Faction destroyed, mutinous gets. Grimgor's holding on. He's fighting back. Doing what he can. I'd be really interested to see how many campaigns you have to run before you get like a definitive like evil victory where like the vampire counts win, Grimgor wins, Dark Elves win, all that. Okay. Okay. Visenlin is back in human hands. Kislev dead on the run. How does... Oh. Well, that'll suck if Throg declares war on the vampire counts there. Good holding here. Vampire count's doing well. I think one more Empire Confederation and he might just be... Karl Franz might go out of control. He's already doing really good. No Wood Elf Confederations yet. And Clan Ferric still has both of its starting cities. Keeping Zufbar locked there is good. Oh, here we go. We got some greenskins coming south. Oh yeah, Azag. Yeah, he did exactly what I wanted to see. Just pulling all of his stuff south to put pressure on the dwarves from the north. We might see some action here. Because if... Oh. That's juicy. I like this new WoW mechanic. We might actually see some cities being traded.
Feared by all.
Let's see what Malice is doing.
Demonic ways better than you think.
He's at war with people on the other side of the continent. Good grief. I'll take a quick look at this, I guess. Harganeth. Excellent. Okay, it's starting to even up now. They need to juice the Norscan economy, in my humble opinion. It's just so bad. They send like quarter and half stacks down into the Empire, and it just looks so
Allow me.
shitty. Oh, the drown. Goodness. Good for you, girl. I love playing as Silostra. That's a blast. Oh no. Can Marathi hang in there? She's got Altharian and...
Orders
Oh
received.
jeez. This isn't good. The crone needs to get down here pronto.
Warlock of
Sucks to see. I wish Rictus was on their side rather than against him. Oh well. Alright. Is there anybody I'm forgetting to really take a peek at? Just have to kick off another 10 turns and see what's good. I'll be right back and get some snacks. Rictus is dead. Alright. Now go bail out Marathi. Hawkland at war with Talabacland? Interesting, interesting. The Silver Host. They must have re-emerged. Ooh, Hexwaddle at war with Nagrath. Excellent. Let's see. Haven't really been paying attention to the Vampire Empire battle lines. See who's going where. Oh, it looks like the dwarves were the, or not dwarves, but Clan Angren in specific were the ones who killed Skarsnik. So they confederated Clan Angren and got that city. Claymores versus Tlaqua. Mousselon dead. Looks like killed by Artois. Wonder if Carcassonne or Bordelot can confederate. I don't think I've ever seen them confederate, only Caron. Illyrian dead. Cool. Military alliance. Come on, vampires, you can do it. I hope Marathi can hold on to that western piece of Ulthuan. Get bailed out by the Crone and Malekith. Sounds like she is just declaring war on everybody in her path. Bloodthirsty. Red-eyed dead. Damn it. Did the dwarves just somehow move up north and push out all those greenskin armies? Huh. It's not looking good for evil. Mere like 80 turns into the game. Clan Spittle dead. Those big confederations just help the Empire endure so much. Three more turns. Not even 80 turns. Not even 70 yet. Huh. I do like that the bone rattle is just sticking around. Probably not for long though. Cries a crack is coming for him. Player intervention is going to be huge in trying to stop the Ordertide. I wonder if it's still possible to defeat the dwarves by like turn 14 as the greenskins. That was always fun to do. Just try to speedrun defeat Karazakarak. Oh, here we go. Big elf wars here. Averlorn versus the other two major high elf factions. And then a big dark elf war declaration. This ought to kick things off. Having no Bretonia is certainly helping out evil. As small of a thing as that might be. Still Bretonians, just not Corone. 10 turns. Take a quick peek. Yep. Yep. Oh. I think the Empire's just gonna bulldoze von Karstein. Manfred might stand a better chance. Clan Mulder can help out. What is Clan Mulder doing? Are they at war with anybody?
Do not make me enemy foe.
Really? What a pain. Can't even work together. Well, nice knowing you, Azag. Good grief. Good grief.
What do you want?
Is, I must have missed that. No, Bloody Hand's still right here.
I'm special.
Clan Scryer? Not too bad. Is he at war with... Yep, at war with, I forget what they call it now, but the Wood Elves. Is Quake gonna win that? I don't know. Quake's not doing as good as he usually does. She's a little bigger. What about Eshin? Who are you at war with?
You are bold.
Oh, okay. So Eshin and Queek should be able to take down Krokgar, but then are they going to be able to fight off the dwarves? That'll be interesting to see. Okay. Oh, Marathi got completely booted out. She is the sort of Kane on a Black Ark. They said it could happen, and there's the evidence. It's cool. It's all she has left. That sucks. Oh well. At least the Dark Elves are coming soon. Just rogue armies. Where is she headed?
What do you seek?
Kotev's got some armies. Come on, just kill Althanar off. Everest is gonna be, it's gonna be rough. I think this is gonna be a victory for Ordertide. Whoops. Zoom in here, watch the demise of the von Karsteins. Get bulldozed by Reichland. Yep, there goes the moot. Don't even have to see the armies, just watch the city flip hands. It's bullshit. Cool. I think that was another Electra count though. Or Reichland. Yeah, that's a fair matchup. Empire versus Empire. Oh, Scryer versus Bordelot and Carcassonne. There's the Zufbar Confederation. Is that all dwarves under Karazakarak now? I think Karak Hearn might. Yeah, Karak Hearn is still down by the Bloody Hands, so they'll be next. The Awakened are dead. Oh. Itza? Exiles in the Heck dead. Okay. Marathi and Malekith just need to put pedal to the metal on Althanar. Who the heck took this? Oh my gosh. Faction was destroyed, came back, and is bringing the business to the vampire counts. It's so degenerate. So disgusting.
Numas dead. I always wonder how the AI gets the balls to attack those Tomb King cities that have like 3 or 4 stacks of armies on top of them. Marathi and Alaril dead the same turn. Looks like Von Karstein's next. I guess, oh, yep, they still have this Migdol Vangelbrak. They'll be dead before we get to look around again. Yep, Vampire Corruption, no problem. Oh, what's that? We're the Empire, we don't give a shit. We got that OP auto resolve, yo. Even with half of our army being dead. Yuck. Check Discord quick. Cheap. Oh. Like that's necessary, Krokgar. Just trying to get good points with the dwarves, huh? Hello again, Lou. It's just strawberries, dude. Oh, the big confederation. Come here. What are you doing, dude? I finished this. Oh. Holy moly. Oh, dwarves declaring war on the vampires as well. Come here. Oh my. Don't want to be held. This is sad. Rogue Army's even getting in on the action. Who's that? Who is this? Oh, Ares and Morcane. Get to look around a little bit. Did someone pull the Sword of Cain? Is that what that was saying? Who claimed it? Oh, a high elf. Alright. Naggarond is good size.
Who seeks me?
He'll probably lose. We'll see. That'll determine if any of the evil factions are gonna even get to go. Hog wild. Freaking electric counts. What's with all of these
By the comet!
Ever vigilant.
just
Praise Sigma.
shit
The
stacks?
Crypt King.
Talabime, nice. Epic fail, Clan Molder. Epic fail.
Now's the time.
Gotta figure out who I want to play first as far as the greenskins go. Still haven't quite decided. Oh, look at you. Look at you guys. Oh, Galbaraz looks a lot smaller than it was before. A lot less mountains on there. Come on, Cetra. Do something. Crockguard's just holding out. Oh, the drown is getting crushed on all sides. And Teclis took care of the Vampire Coast. Uh-huh.
Sing the sounds of death, sorceress of the dark convent.
Okay. Here we go. Watch the collapse of the vampires. Take this upstairs. Not sure when to call it here. Probably once the vampire counts are officially dead. This is no way the Dark Elves can fight against High Elves and Empire at the same time. No way, Jose. Wow, look at all these wars. Good grief. Reckland. Oh, there's the Karakarn Confederation. Just add insult to injury. Keep on snowballing. Oh, what if the Wood Elves can help out? Wood Elves can bail out the evil forces. That'd be hilarious. get devoured by the Empire. Yeah, Talson had no armies. They must have ran them into something. Vampire counts are defending well enough. Tolson re-recruiting. I really wish Mulder and Wintertooth didn't go to war with each other. That is such BS. Such BS. The Elector Counts in the Empire aren't pushing into Sylvania. What are they waiting on? Trying to delay me starting the next campaign. That's what they're doing. Oh, Emperor Karl Franz is in Württemberg. Will he be the one to take Sylvania? Good song. Okay. 3 more turns. I'm really liking how long the Bone Rattlers are sticking around. That's nice. Might stand a chance of confederating Azag. Yeah. I'll probably start with, oh, there's Confederation of, where's Zag? You gotta start with Grom in the new DLC, right? Just to play with the cooking mechanic. But then the Greenskin campaign after Grom, probably Bone Rattlers. It's gonna be so different, being like, nobody starts up there. Gosh, being the brunt of, like the wall against Chaos as the Greenskins is gonna be weird. None of the other Greenskin factions really ever screw with Chaos. Confederating Wissenland, the faction that came back. Teeth snatches. One more turn. Man, I'm really surprised that the vampire count's gaining ground? No. I fully expected Von Karstein to be dead by now. Interesting. Hawkland declaring war on Marienburg and Kreuzberg. Huh. Alright, what do we got? Ferg. Oh,
This is my land.
well. Rip Bone Rattlers.
I'll crush them all.
Rip. Good old Nordland distracting the Empire. That's useful, I guess. Oh boy. Wow, look at all the recruiting being done by Malekith. Holy crap. And Althanar still hanging in there. Well, shoot. So long. This Greenskin tribe's not doing that bad. How long does it take to put down one dino boy? He's even got 3 armies up in here. What are you doing, Eshin? What in the heck are you
Snitch has
doing?
no time for you, so Chita quit.
Oh. Is that all that's left of Grimgore? Those little guys right there? Yeesh. He needs that confederation. Yeah. It's looking pretty bad. Huh. Maybe Yeshin can pull something out. We'll see. Dwarves with 28 territories, whatever. Whatever. We'll zoom. Put it right about here for the next 10 turns. Expect Azak to get beaten the hell up. No notifications yet. It's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of what the key will be for the next one. Lockwood dead? Interesting. Carcassonne destroyed. Was that Scryer? Awesome. Bergen Clan Wars. Bone Rattlers, no. Dwarves, dwarves, dwarves. Oh no, Silostra. You dead. Time is it 11:30? Oh yeah, probably. Maybe go to noon, eat some lunch, and then fire up another one of these. We shall see. Not a whole lot going on. These interns. Are the dwarves even moving in? We'll see if that like mountain preference really does much for them. If they come into these temperate regions to take out the bone rattlers, or if they sort of stay in their own area. Be interesting to see. It's like the Empire put the brakes on its vampire purge entirely. We need to see Malekith push Evress and Lothern, or, well, Eataine out now. If he starts losing any more ground, then I think it's a foregone conclusion. Because what needs to happen at this point, I think, is the Skaven need to attack the dwarves, take up all the southern holdings. Vampire counts just need to survive at this point, and then Malekith needs to conquer all of Ulthuan and start making landfall over in the Empire. That's the only way Ordertide's not going to win this one. Will it happen? Probably not. Where are all these dwarves at? Oh, Wood Elf Confederation. Come on, Clan Eshin. Still got like 5 more turns. Bone Rattlers are recruiting. The split vampire count position is interesting. Having all that territory up in Kislev. Von Karstein has that little sliver of yellow. It's not good. Losing some military might. dwarves aren't even, they're not even pushing the bone rattlers out. I'd expect them to be dead by now, but... Hello again, Louis. You gonna lay down? Yes, hello. Lay down, buddy. Oh, Teotihuacan Confederated. Nice. Strigo's dead. Necrarch's dead. Vampires dropping like flies. You gonna lay down, dude? You're just gonna rub on my face. Good. Be looking around here soon. Oh, it's digging into my chest. I'm a little attention seeker right now. Looked like Azag was pushing back into the mountains. Maybe we're gonna try to reclaim some of that territory. Hope he can. Oh, Confederation of the Golden Order. Not good. Not good at all. There's not a whole lot left to say about this campaign. Seems like stuff's really slowed down. We got one more turn. Oh, I wonder what Nagarond looks like. Knights of Origo. Oh, Skullcrag and Grimgore see each other. Maybe he can confed them if they're somewhat strong. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Dwarves may be coming out and dealing with them. Let's see. Nordland holding on versus the Empire. That's interesting. Oh, looks like all the Empire is coming this direction though. It's not good. It's not good. What are you doing, Malice? Who killed? Oh. Tlaloc got killed off by, well, what's her name? Well, yeah, it's not looking good for Malekith. Not looking good at all. I'm half tempted to call this one a... Call this one a win for Ordertide. He's losing too much ground.
It is time!
Yeah. Malekith can't come back from that. Ivris and Alathanar, are they on good terms? Not really. They're both at war with Nagaron. Freaking Clan Molder, I swear. They goofed this up. Blame Clan Molder. What? You don't want me to pet you while you're on my lap? Should we give it 10 more turns? I don't know. 10 more turns make a big difference. I don't think so either. The dwarves are just steamrolling, and yeah, military alliance with the Empire. The vampire counts can't get out of Sylvania. They're just surrounded on all sides by electric counts. Yeah, this is over. This is so over. Welp. I think that's pretty definitive, personally. I think, yeah, I'm calling this one. Ordertide wins. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end this stream here. Go eat some lunch and stuff. Come back. We'll do one more, and then I think I'm gonna actually play the new DLC. See what I can do. Alright, well, I'll be back in just a little bit.